Chris Mycoskie joining us now for Sports and History. It was Horace Greeley who said, "Go West, young man." If you're talking to Chris Paul, he'd say, "Go to West, young man."
Keep going to him, and
really.
maybe that Mr. West will be able to carry them to the West Finals.
You got it.
We'll see. The Hornets stumbled in San Antonio, but back in the friendly confines of the Hive, New Orleans returned to the win column in a big way. Sparked by 38 points from David West, the Hornets captured a 22-point win and put themselves one victory away from a spot in the conference finals. After a noticeable drop-off in San Antonio, the Hornets' intensity was back at a high level for Game 5. Knowing the consequences a loss would bring, the Bees played as if their playoff lives depended on it.
The last thing we wanted to do was to go back to San Antonio, playing the defending champions, down 3-2. So we had to look at this game as a Game 7.
I was making some shots early, but I think from a team standpoint, we were able to maintain our aggressiveness from start to finish.
Down at halftime, the Hornets provided the same third-quarter fire that burned the Spurs in the first two games. This time outscoring San Antonio 28-11.
It's really been the crowd, their energy. And the third quarter here, we've just come out a lot more aggressive. Tonight, D. West was unbelievable. Back messed up. And 38 points, and we got to find out a way to, in San Antonio, to do the same thing, but put it together for 4 quarters.
The Spurs came into Tuesday night's game knowing the third quarter was their Achilles heel, but they still allowed the Hornets to change the game during that period. Now it's up to San Antonio to try to figure out how to keep New Orleans from doing it again in Game 6.
Things happen, and they're feeding off of this crowd. They get a shot to go, they get a defensive stop, and some transition starts coming, and it just kind of rolls from there.
San Antonio gets the home court advantage back Friday. If the Hornets can break the Spurs' serve and steal one in the Alamo City, this series will be over. 2 games on the NBA schedule tonight. The Celtics up 12 on the Cavs with 6 minutes left. That series is tied 2-2. The Jazz and Lakers get started at the bottom of the hour. Utah and LA are also tied at 2 games apiece. Fox News Baton Rouge.